Hi everybody, I'm here with some of the members of our Future Problem Solvers who've just come back from the USA, having been part of a national competition, an international competition, and I'm going to let them introduce themselves. We're going to get to hear a little bit about the program itself too.
Hi, my name's Mitra.
Hi, my name's Layla.
I'm Isabella.
And I'm Eli.
And these guys are part of a team of 16 students together with some of our staff members under the guidance of Mrs. Amanda Drain, who were able to participate in a pretty amazing project too. So tell me, why would somebody sign up to be part of Future Problem Solvers?
I think it's a really great program that being able to harness your creativity, being able to look at the world through like a different lens, and being able to use your real world knowledge and the knowledge that you gain at school from like maths and English and stuff, using that to find solutions and being able to use your analytical thinking to just think in a brand new way.
It lets us connect with other students who share the same ideas, and you can work together, explore new topics that you probably wouldn't have thought about.
Yeah, great. So what was the topic that you actually did this time?
The topic was the future of history, so like trying to preserve the history in the future.
I love that. I love the fact the future of history kind of sounds, a bit of a cool engagement, doesn't it? What were some of the solutions that you came up with? How do we preserve the future of history?
So our team's solution was to build like a big dome at the city, and people would walk through that dome on their way to work. And on the walls of the dome would be screens that would display like accurate historical information, so that then just in their normal day-to-day life, the people could be educated about history.
Yeah, great. It's kind of accessible, isn't it? You're really looking at that connection point too. What other solutions did you come up with?
My team came up with this VR game where players could get to choose what role they play, whether it's like a peasant or if it's noble. They got to choose where their game would be set and what time period, and then they got to just kind of role play through the game. It was quite interactive. You get to like experience history firsthand, and it was just an immersive way to learn more.
Great.
My team made like an interactive app, like kind of like Duolingo or like those sort of interactive apps, and basically it's like you have all of these historical artifacts and things which people have missed out on or they've been misled by, and they get to go through and do activities to really learn about them properly.
We made a campaign where people adopt historical sites and then they receive a little robot that is interactive, and they share new research and updates you about how the historical site is being preserved with the funding that they give.
Great. So they're actually actively preserving and keeping things in the way that everybody can have access to that information. That's excellent. Now I know you also did some other pretty cool things and some interesting things while you were there. Who'd like to tell me some of the other things that you did on the trip?
So an interesting thing that we did was we went out to Wheaton College near Chicago, and there we got to go and meet with John Dickson, the Christian historian, and he taught us all of his wisdom.
Yeah, that's fantastic. And many people would have connected with the Undeceptions podcast from John Dickson at the moment too, so that was amazing to have that opportunity. What other things did you get to do?
We went on a ferry at sunset at Chicago, and it was really nice and pretty.
We got to go to this sports museum where we got to play a lot of fun sports that are more popular in America, like ice hockey and American football, and we got to just bond with our teammates and all the other kids who went there, and we got to like play games, which was really fun.
Excellent. Yeah.
And we also went to the baseball, which was really fun. It was long and it felt a bit like cricket, but it was also different because it was like more of an American culture.
Yeah, and then baseball is something that's kind of iconic, isn't it? So it sounds like you had a bit of a cultural immersion in the American current situation, as well as working together to think about history. Look, we really want to say thank you. Thank you for the work that you did, because we know that deep learning actually took time time, and you gave that time willingly, and we were really so impressed with the way that you actually represented the school. You did it with real godly character as well. I know Mrs. Drain has talked about that as well, and you were able to use those gifts and abilities that God had given to you in a way that really brought glory to Him, and lots of enjoyment by the sound of it to you as well. So thank you so much for that, and hopefully that's helped you to have a bit of an insight into what Future Problem Solvers are about, and maybe also to inspire some people for the next years to be part of that as well. Thank you for your time, and thank you for encouraging and praying for these guys on their journey as well.